Today we will start with our unit 3. First topic is in unit 3 is basic operational concept. So what is the basic function of your computer? To execute the program and give the result to the user. What is a program? Program is a sequence of instructions and that program is stored into the memory. The instructions and the data is taken by the input unit and the processing is done into the computer, and then the result is given to the user through the output unit. So here all functional units of the computer contribute to execute a program. The functions of the different parts of the computer is the input unit accepts the data and instruction from the user, that is from the outside world. Okay, that data is in the user understandable format, so that is converted into the computer understandable format, means in the machine language. Then that data is stored into the memory unit. That data may be contains data or instruction. Then the arithmetic and logic unit performs the arithmetic and logical operation on that data according to the instruction, whether the instruction is for addition or subtraction. The control unit fetches the control signals for the instruction according to the instruction. Then after processing, the output unit gives the output to the outside world. So this is the process. So in this only this functional unit is not the part of the system, but there are again some of the registers are there, like the program counter. The special function register includes program counter, then instruction register, memory address register, and memory data register. So this is the diagram of the connection between the processor and the main memory, in which there are different registers also, like MAR, PC, IR, MDR. Okay, then general purpose register. Now we will see the functions of this register. The program counter, as you know that the program is a sequence of instructions. So if the instructions are executed in proper sequence, then only it gives the result properly. So program counter makes that task. Program counter stores the address of the next instruction so that the program can execute in a proper sequence. Then instruction register IR. So instruction register, it is used to hold the instructions that is currently being executed. Okay, then the instruction, the contents of the IR is also available to the control timing and control unit, so that the control unit can give the proper control signal according to the instruction. Then MAR, memory address register, gives the address of the particular memory location from which the data is to be accessed, and MDR stores the data which is accessed from that particular memory location. Arithmetic and logic unit performs the arithmetic and logical operations. And timing and control unit, the function of the timing and control unit, it is to give the control signals according to the instruction to all the parts of the system. And general purpose registers are used to hold the data. As the access time of this general purpose registers are less, then the most frequent data is stored into the general purpose registers. Okay, so what is the sequence? See this example. State the operation involved in the execution of add R1, R0 instruction. Okay, so here we have the instruction adds R1 and R0, and it stores the result into the R0. So here the first step is fetch the instruction from memory into IR register of the processor. This instruction is stored into the memory. So first task is to fetch that instruction from memory to the instruction register. Then the instruction register decode the instruction, it add the contents of R1 and R0 and store that result into the R0. So these are the steps for execution of this add R1, R0. Okay, thank you.